Hi, everyone. I'm Nate Wentz with the St. Charles Business Alliance, joined here with Laura Purdy, also from the St. Charles Business Alliance,
Right.
and Joe from DRM. Thank you for coming with us, Joe, to be on a video here with us to talk about some of the great things happening in your community. So we just wanted to ask some questions, see how things are going with some things that you guys are doing at DRM. So sound good?
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you. Well, I appreciate the opportunity.
So let's get into the first question. Can you tell us about some of the things that you're doing at DRM to help support the St. Charles community?
Sure. We are currently open at DRM. We are open right now primarily for groceries. We kind of, when this mandate went in for people to kind of stay at home, we made the decision to focus on what the community needed. And so we have a lot of groceries like egg, milk, cheese, butter, bread. We're still open for takeout. And so that's been wonderful. And right now, what we're working and focusing on is collecting donations for not only Del Mar Hospital, but also CDH Hospital as well.
Awesome.
Now you're doing that for Easter, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about how that works?
Yeah, so when I was sitting at home here, we just wanted to bring some normalcy to the community, get them excited about Easter. Obviously, Easter for everybody is going to look so much different this year. So I was sitting at home on our website and I was creating the catering menu where people can order online. I was just getting really tired and I took a break and was just going through my Facebook feed, looking at the community pages. And I came across, a lot of people looking for meal trains, a lot of people looking, hey, can restaurants help out with donating meals? I started to see on my friends posting pictures of these medical workers in these garments with the indentations on their face from the masks. And
Right.
I just thought to myself, hey, it's great that we're providing, Easter for our community and our customers, but what is Easter going to look like for these medical workers, the people working? I mean, that really was like an aha moment for me. So I talked with Dan a little bit about we have to do something about this. So it was initially just going to be like an Easter drop off, like, hey, you can order some Easter meals for your own family. And if you want to donate a meal to Del Mar, that'd be great. DRM will match, we thought maybe 50 meals we would get and we would match the first 50. And as soon as I posted that, it just took off. And it went from 50 to 100 and it just started to grow from there. And so it was overwhelming in a really positive way. To see the outpouring. I really wasn't sure what the response was going to be because, some people lost their jobs. People are scared at this time.
Yeah.
But it's quite the opposite. And so it's really encouraging.
I think people really want to figure out a way where they can give back. And you've made it so easy. But we understand it's not easy on your part, but you've made it easy for the community to give back. So, you even said something about you putting names on each meal from who donated it. Right?
Thank you. Yeah. Yes. And so when you can go online, people in the community can go right online and they can purchase a $14.99 meal. So it could be one of our really great hot meals. It can be a sandwich and chips, a salad. The hospital and us will kind of choose what the menu will be for that delivery. And then we created these special stickers because everything has to be labeled a certain way that does say the donor's name, and then they are able to leave a personal message. We just really wanted them to feel like they were really giving a gift. It was like a way for the medical workers inside to feel the outside coming in. They probably feel so isolated in there and overwhelmed. So when they actually get 5 minutes to sit down and eat something, they're going to read this. Some of these messages are amazing. People are writing messages about, I'm doing this for my family. This is for the emergency room for taking care of my daughter. I'm doing this in honor of my mother that passed away. It's amazing. I mean, I've been brought to tears many times reading some of these messages as I'm recording them in my notebook. So it's really awesome.
Yeah. And that's all. I mean, that's just awesome that you guys are doing that and staying committed to the community because, as you said, times are a little, fearful, but we all got to come together. So that's awesome that you're doing stuff like that.
Well, just one last question. Well, I do want to just give you I mean, DRM, I went in there, I was looking for fresh eggs. I was able to buy fresh eggs, and I bought a few other things. So you guys are wonderful that you're staying open and providing all the fresh produce and meats and deli items for people. But in terms of your program, are you, I know you and I had a little conversation about maybe reaching out to the community even more, and we haven't really solidified that, but I do have some ideas. I spoke to some people in the community where we can pivot off of that.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people in the community that have lost their jobs and don't have meals right now. So, I mean, have you thought any more about that, of where you might want to take this?
Yes. Now that we have pretty much everything in place for Delnor and CDH, I kind of got the system going down there. I am reaching out to a couple local churches, Laura. After you and I had messaged, I thought, well, that would be a great way to start. And so I'm hoping to hear back from them, and we'll continue reaching out to as many churches as I can if they have a list. But we certainly want to use our platform for anything that we possibly can. And so we're happy to do that. So we were thinking, my husband and I were talking about this, about doing a grocery donation. So if some of our community followers wanted to purchase a bag of groceries, this is what it would include. Then we would have a list of names from maybe even different organizations where that food can be picked up on Friday, with the family would come directly to DRM and pick it up. But one of the things that is near and dear to our heart is the elderly. You know, our family owns Helena's residential home here in St. Charles. And we know firsthand that a lot of those residents are isolated right now. Their family hasn't been able to see them for weeks. And we can't even allow anyone into those homes for fear that they might have symptoms or not even be showing symptoms yet. So we know firsthand that, you know, if there was a way to reach the elderly out there through these kind of care packages or meals where their family members, even if they live out of state or a couple towns away, that's something that can be delivered to them as well. Obviously, they can't pick it up. So there's a lot of things that we have going. And like I said, we're happy to use our platform and give back to the community. There is a great need. There is a great need out there.
So if somebody wants, and Nate, maybe you were going to cover this, I don't know, but if somebody wants to donate, how do they do that? What does that look like?
So if you want to donate to Delnor or CDH at this time, all you have to do is visit us at www.drmherocafe.com. On the main homepage, you're going to see a picture of Delnor Hospital, and there'll be a little button on there that says to donate, click here. There's also a link in our navigation, and you can also find it through our Easter catering menu page. It's going to be an option as well. It's like the first option. And all you do is click on there. You'll read a little bit about our program. I've changed the description over the last couple of days because it's just grown and it's morphing into something new. And then at the very end at checkout, you can pick if you want your donation to go to Delnor or to CDH. And we're finding that there's so many generous people out there that are actually donating to both hospitals. And so what we're doing is working with the coordinator who is in charge of all of this community outreach for both hospitals. And we are looking to not just do this for Easter like we had originally planned. This will be for as long as the community supports it. So we'll be doing 4 to 5 drop-offs a week at the different hospitals, as much as we can possibly do and feed as many people. I think it's important for people to know too, it's not just going to the ER medical teams. It was really important. The coordinator for both hospitals said that we really need to think about the security guards, the construction workers that are working there, the janitorial services, the receptionists who are still out there, you know, putting themselves in that place at this time. So it'll be really exciting. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, that's all the questions we got. It's been great to hear from you, Joe, and hear about the amazing things that you and DRM Cafe are doing here in St. Charles. So thank you so much for all that you guys are doing. You guys are really a huge blessing to our community.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I did want to mention if people are on Facebook, I think all the information's on your Facebook page as well, right?
Yes, they can look at some of the various posts that we have, and also under our Facebook events, they can click on that too. And we just want to say thank you to the community. I mean, this wouldn't be possible without them. Their generosity, the encouraging words that they're, you know, leaving to these medical workers. It's inspiring for me to wake up every day and see what, you know, see what comes in, see what messages I'm going to be writing on those labels. So we just appreciate it. We're overwhelmed and feel so blessed to be able to use our platform for the service, but we thank the community for their generosity.
Okay.
So,
well, thank you so much for allowing us to talk to you today. And we appreciate you guys being such amazing community champions. We really do.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting us share this. And we hope to get some more donations and make a difference as much as we can. So thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, Joe. Thank
So
you.
thank you all
thank
for
you.
tuning in as we get to talk to Joe. We're hoping to have some more videos to kind of show some uplifting things in our community. So be sure to check us out when we put out some more. So thank you, everyone, and have a great day. See ya.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.